things to say. I know Pops would want me to say something. He always wanted me to say the prayer at the cookouts, but I was too shy to say it. I know he wanted me to say something today. He would always tell me, look, hold the fort down. I got you, Pops. I got you. Me and him had plenty of arguments and fights. Next few days, we wouldn't talk. And then we would go back to like everything was Gucci. Like everything was fine. Everyone know, if you ain't have an argument with Pops, I don't know what to tell you. If you ain't have an argument with Pops, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? He would let people in like it was nothing. Come on in my house. He would just let people in. We having a cookout, come on by. But he would have an argument with you though, and you would leave. But you would be back though. Yeah. He had a hard way of showing he loved me. That's the kids, adults, everybody, his family, everybody. But he loved all of us. He just had a hard way of showing us. That's all. No, I got one more thing to say. Colleen, you fix me a hot dog? This is a guy, like his son just said, he was a good man. I worked with him, had fun with him. I'm talking many years of just doing things to be done. What hurt so bad is that I just moved him and his wife home, to another place. I get a call and he's gone. We all gotta go. I will really miss him. I know his wife gonna miss him. Colleen, take care of yourself, sweetie. Y'all fellas, y'all know what it is. That's all I wanted to say. You have a good evening.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeremy, and I come up a long time with the Sims family. And my brother and my sister, who's no longer here, they passed it with the Lord. They used to tell me so many stories about Norman and Colleen. Colleen, can you make me some Kool-Aid? And I think it's only right that I do this, because if Catherine or Douglas was alive, they would do it because they love this man. This man took me off the streets. I was sleeping in the trash truck last summer. He said, man, you sleeping in the trash truck? Boy, what's wrong with you? And he would come, he would drive to my job with his beautiful wife and pick me up. You ain't sleeping outside, nigga. It's hot. Well, it's cold. You ain't going nowhere. So Antoine, I'm gonna do a little bit of the Potter, and I'm gonna, keep it in Potter, like I want to say like a 5. The Potter saw that soul that had been broken he sought with so much compassion to put it back together again. But I was that broken vessel that no one thought was any good. And I said, Lord, you are the potter, and I am the clay. Make me over again today. Rest in peace, Father. I love you.
Thank you, Father.
I hope I'm not going out of order. I want to apologize to Cheryl and the family. They asked me to sing, and this is one of the reasons why I couldn't sing. But I want to give a word of encouragement. These are not tears of pain. These are tears of joy. You know where he's going. But I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's feet. I want you guys to see something in the flesh and in the spirit. What we see in the flesh is a homegoing. But what we see in the spirit is an opportunity for you to know where he's going and give you that same opportunity to be there. Here's what happened. If I was to ask you, how many funerals have y'all been to? More than 5? A lot of you guys will raise your hand. If I ask you if you've been to more than 10 funerals, you will raise your hand. But here's the thing. That 5 and 10 times that you have been to a funeral, that was God knocking on your heart, telling you to come to him. That's what this is all about. He's not here. He's in the presence of God. Norman was a plot to have every last one of you here today for a special purpose, for that purpose. Giving you an opportunity, because here's the thing, it's like an insurance policy. When your car laps, it laps. You might get a chance to get that payment back in there, they might reinstate it. But when it's time for this right here, if you're not saved, you're not saved. So what I want to say this last thing, I see all of us feeling that pain in the tears in our eyes. The bottom line is, you won't see him again unless you let Jesus come into your heart. You have to know that. You have to feel it. So the things that we see in the spirit, the things that we see in the flesh are different. God is telling you guys now, you are here because of him or because of somebody that you know in the family. Don't leave here today and walk out this church without knowing who Jesus Christ is. Because when you do, it's over. We can't pray for you no more. It's done. Norman is giving you this chance right now to come closer to God. Don't blow this chance that he has. God is good. God is a merciful God. Don't blow this chance that God wants to give you life.
There's a lot of people here. heart, and he loved very hard. He didn't have to tell you for you to feel it. He was one of the few people in my life that I really let inside of my emotions. He knew about how I was feeling, what I was going through, and he always had words of encouragement or some sort of uplifting prayer to push me through. I'm sure there are a lot of you that can vouch for me when I say it didn't matter of the circumstance, but if my uncle could help make it better, he would do his best to do so. He definitely softened up over the years with the help of his grandkids. I used to laugh at him when he would yell at one of them and they would say something like, "Granddad, stop being so loud," or just laugh at him. He would look at me and be like, "Mimi, see, they're just so bad. They don't listen to me." And I'd be like, "No, they just got you wrapped around their little tiny fingers." Back in the day, one look from Storm and Norman when we would all tighten up instantly. He used a cane sometimes, well, when he felt like it. I remember one time we were at the casino, and this was his idea. He always wanted to go to the casino. He wanted to leave his cane in the car, but I made him bring it because he told me he was in pain. We ended up switching craps tables, and when he did, I walked up behind him like, "Hey, you forgot your cane." And he gave me this look, and we just both started laughing because he knew I wasn't going to let him walk without it. Fast forward a day after one of his major surgeries, and he's blowing up my phone. I'm thinking it's emergency, and I'm like, "Hey, are you okay?" And he's asking me if me and my boyfriend will pick him up and take him to the casino because he needs to get out of the house. He told me I couldn't tell anyone because Aunt Carlene couldn't find out because he wasn't allowed to leave the house and he didn't want to get in trouble. And of course I told him he needed to sit down and relax. The casino will always be there. We never did get to go back together, but he was with me my first time and he taught me the rules of craps. So I will hold on to that memory forever in my heart. There are so many memories I would love to share with you all, and I know it would hurt my uncle to see me this upset. I'm going to keep thriving and carrying on with my head held high, doing the best to make my loved ones proud of who the woman he helped mold me to be. I love you so much. I'll see you later, Uncle Norman. I'm going to cry if I read this poem, so I'm going to let my sister read it.
My uncle, I came into this life. You held me in your arms. You kept me safe, so no one could harm. You taught me values, lessons in life I would learn. You taught me to respect. I gave you love in return. You have always been in my life through thick and thin, and now my lonely journey without you will begin.
For you are my hero, forever and a day. You will always remain that hero till the day I meet you someday. I will embrace you in my arms and hold on to you tight. I will stand by your side, and you will never leave my sight. I miss you so much, the pain does not ease.
Jamie, you have to be the next one to say, "Angelina, get the bat." When I come over and he always says, "Amber, what's wrong?" It's never anything wrong. He just always said, "Angelina, get the bat."
We thank you, family and friends. It's very obvious that everybody in this room